Before we get into today's video, I want to let you guys know this is a video from my second channel. I decided to nuke that channel and just move all the videos over to this one so we don't lose any content. Just want to give you guys some context before you watch the video. And if you do like the video, let me know by hitting a like. And if you want more content like this, let me know by subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's going on, guys? Mugrex here, and welcome back to the second channel. Over here in America, Thanksgiving's coming up tomorrow. So what's a better way to celebrate Thanksgiving than doing a, wait for it, tier list? And if you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. If not, have a good day. So we're going to be ranking Thanksgiving food. Some of the stuff I don't usually eat on Thanksgiving. So I'm actually going to add another tier. Wait, how do I do that? Hang on, pause champ. So here's the tiers. We have we'll get more, good, aight, meh, trash, and things I just haven't had for Thanksgiving. So starting off with apple pie ice cream. Now I've never done apple pie and ice cream. I've had apple pie and ice cream, but not together. So we're just gonna go and start that off with never had. And also I'm not gonna go in order. I'm just gonna grab randomly. So next up, let's do. Also, I should note that I'm ranking these based off of my mom's side of Thanksgiving and my dad's side of Thanksgiving, trying to find meet in the middle between those two. I haven't had the food in a while, well, a year. So I'm just going off of what I can remember. Okay, yep, this one right here, green bean casserole, God tier. I'm just gonna go and put that there. Doesn't matter who makes green bean casserole, it will always be fire. And if I'm allowed, I will eat that entire pan. I'll have to fight my sister for it, but I will eat the entire pan of green bean casserole. All right, moving on. Honey baked ham, along with green bean casserole, fire. I'll always have ham. Always will take ham. If I can have ham year round, it's expensive, and or ham is. So it's, well, I only have it on holidays. But if I could have it year round, I would. Let's do a baked potato. So usually don't have a baked potato on Thanksgiving. It's usually mashed potatoes that we do, which is also on here. So I'm gonna go with baked potato Thanksgiving. I'm gonna say it's aight. Not really whenever I do baked potatoes, every now and then, they're good. Don't get me wrong. Just not my go-to for Thanksgiving, since that's what this tier list is. It's Thanksgiving. Let's do gravy. Brown gravy? Nope, not for me. I'm not a gravy person. I don't like gravy on my mashed potatoes, on any of my food. Not really a gravy person in general. Biscuits and gravy, that's a southern thing. I love it. Chocolate gravy, fire. Just fire. Especially my dad's chocolate gravy and biscuits. Just chef's kiss. Great, but regular gravy or brown gravy, nah. Actually, we're going to go ahead and put white gravy in the mix as well. I don't like white gravy either. Unless it's, of course, like I said, biscuits and gravy. And if you don't know what biscuits and gravy is, look it up. It's good. It'll clog your arteries, but it's good. Moving on. Canned yams. Or candied yams. I'm gonna say my dad's canned yams. When he makes yams, it's amazing. It's really sweet and just it's fire. And we don't really do yams for my mom's side of Thanksgiving. So going off my judgment, it's fire. Going off of my dad's canned yams, phenomenal. Again, it's right there. Actually, I'll put it next between green bean casserole and I said move. There we go. And the ham. I'd rather have these two over ham. If I can just have those two. Ooh. And go with a turkey. Classic for Thanksgiving. Gotta have a turkey with Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna go with it's good. Whenever we usually do ham and turkey, or sometimes we don't even get ham, we just do turkey. But if there's the option of ham, I'm gonna go with ham over turkey. And like I'll get like 1 slice of turkey, but I'll get like 3 slices of ham, just because I don't know why, I'm just not a big turkey person. Just doesn't taste that good to me compared to ham. Moving on, got mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is always fire. Like mac and cheese always is. But at the same time it's not, because some people's mac and cheese is just ew. I'm trying to remember. We don't really do mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. So I like mac and cheese as its own thing, but mac and cheese for Thanksgiving is aight. Like I'm not much of a mac and cheese person for Thanksgiving. Like I'm focused on what's in We'll Get More tier, like the God tier. Next up, we got rolls, breaded rolls. So you can't go wrong with bread. Rolls are always good, especially if they're those like Hawaiian rolls and that has like that little sweetness to them. Ooh, ooh, fire, fire. And I'm gonna go up here with We'll Get More. Like I will get an extra roll, because like what my grandma does whenever she's like eating her food and she's like getting down to the last little bit, she will save her roll or biscuit, and then she'll like cut it in half and make a sandwich out of what she has left, and we'll eat that. It's like something my grandma does. And I'm gonna go with rolls or We'll Get More. Like that will be my plate. Next up, let's do mashed potatoes. I'm gonna go with We'll Get More. I know there's lots of We'll Get Mores up here, but that's usually how my plate's like usually this big. Got like you got like your meats over here. You got green bean casserole, yams, mashed potatoes, and then you cover it with ham and like turkey and your rolls and stuff. You pile it high. But yeah, like mashed potatoes, usually it's not like those pre-made like packets of mashed potatoes. Like those are alright. Like if it was that, I would have put it down to meh. Because like something about those pre-made mashed potatoes is like it doesn't hit the same. But like when you got like legit mashed potatoes, like you take potato and like legit mash it and like got a little bit more texture to it, if that makes sense, then it's fire. Like legit mashed potatoes, not pre-made processed stuff. Legit mashed potatoes, We'll Get More. If it's pre-made, I'm gonna go with meh. Like it will be on my first plate, but it won't be after that. Like I won't even finish it. Next up, roasted vegetables. Okay, roasted vegetables, they're always good. Like that's how I like my vegetables. I mean, it probably takes away like the healthy aspect of it, but they're good. But for a Thanksgiving meal, I would say for a Thanksgiving meal, they're meh. They're pretty meh. Because like when you think Thanksgiving, you don't think roasted vegetables. Like that doesn't just seem right to me. Like you think of like turkey, mashed potatoes, casseroles, rolls. You think pecan pie, apple pie, that sort of stuff, but you don't really think roasted vegetables like when you're thinking Thanksgiving. And as like a Thanksgiving side, I don't know about that. Any other day, I'll be fine, but Thanksgiving, no. Next up, let's go with sweet potato casserole. I know straight where that's going. I love me sweet potatoes. If there's an option to get sweet potatoes, I will get it every time. Like I will just eat, if you just bake a sweet potato, I will eat it. You don't have to have anything else added to it. I will eat it just like that. Like I just love sweet potatoes. Something about them I just like. Now I'm just doing this now. I don't know what this is. I'm really getting into it. I'm not even Italian. I'm like, I don't even know what I am. There's Irish in me somewhere. Pineapple sauce. What is pineapple sauce? What do you even put pineapple sauce on? Never had a pineapple sauce. Like, I don't even know what that is. I know it's sauce that's pineapple. Don't be like,
Hey, look, it's sauce for your. It's sauce made of pineapple.
Like, delete your comment. I'll wait. Alright, thank you. But yeah, I've never had pineapple sauce. Like, if someone could replace your comment that was being a smartass saying what pineapple sauce is, that's sauce that's made of pineapple, and edit it to say what you use it for. Yeah, just do that while you're down there. While you're down there, hit that like button. And if you're new, hit that subscribe. Thank you. And that is how you do that. Scalloped potatoes. Ooh. Okay, again, nope. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, they're good, but for Thanksgiving. I'll put it next to the turkey. I'll say it's good. Like, I like scalloped potatoes, but for a Thanksgiving meal, I don't know. Kind of like there with the turkey, it's like, maybe I'll get more, but not as much. Like, I'll be sitting at the in the kitchen just looking at them like, do I want more of these? Like one of those meals. Kind of like with the turkey. That's kind of like what the good tier is. Like, am I gonna get more of these? I'm not sure. It's good, but is it worthy enough for another plate? It's kind of like where that good tier sits in my mind. Next up, squash casserole. I think I'm gonna put it here in the good tier as well. I like squash casserole, but not to the extent of getting another plate. Sorry. Like, it's good, but it's not second plate worthy. Like, it's first plate worthy, and maybe you'll get some to go. Like, maybe the good tier, you'll get that for to go, and like whenever you're like in the mood for it. But as like you're sitting down, you just finished eating your first plate, going up to get seconds, it's not gonna be there. But for like the to-go plate afterwards, whenever everyone's like really full and finished eating, then I'll probably have some on the plate. Spinach Artichoke Dip. Never had that at Thanksgiving, but I've had spinach artichoke dip before. And I would put it, honestly, I'd put it with like, it's good, but not for like Thanksgiving. But it's higher than meh. Like, roasted vegetables are meh, but spinach artichoke dip, that's like something you would have like as an appetizer, but not for like a main course meal. You know what I mean? Like, it's not Thanksgiving enough. Enough. So yeah, I'll say while we're talking about it, we'll put meh next to Brussels sprouts. Only Brussels sprouts I've had are my dad's, and they're good, but not for Thanksgiving food. Like I'll if my dad made these on Thanksgiving, I'll get it on the first plate, but second plate, nah. Like, I'll just pass on it. Next up, cream corn. Where to go? I'll put it in I. Like, I like cream corn. I'm basically repeating myself throughout this list. Like, I like it, but not enough to get more. Like, I probably won't finish it all. Like, it's it can go either way. It's like one of those foods that you have to be in the mood for to eat it. Like cream corn, you have to be in the mood for cream corn. Now move on to biscuits. I'm gonna go with meh. Biscuits are meh. Like, they're good, like breakfast food, like you're doing like a breakfast thing. But for like a Thanksgiving meal, no, you're going with rolls over biscuits. Like any day of the week. Rolls over biscuits. Like, biscuits are only for like breakfast stuff. Like, no. Like, they're good, but not have it as a Thanksgiving side. Cornbread. I'm gonna say cornbread. Trying to remember the taste of my dad's cornbread. I'm gonna go with aight. Yeah, I'm going with aight. Cornbread, it's aight. Like, it's good, but Thanksgiving, I don't know. Because, again, you're going with rolls for Thanksgiving. That's what you think. You think rolls. Cornbread, you think of, like, chili. I don't know. Something like that. Or just think of, like, the most southern meal and then add cornbread to the mix. Doesn't really fit for Thanksgiving to me. Now let's move on to stuffing. Now I'm gonna go with stuffing. We'll get more. I will get more stuffing. I will. And also, I will get more stuffing if there's cranberry sauce. Like, those two go together. Cranberry sauce and stuffing. Only way you need to have it. Only time I'll have cranberry sauce. Otherwise, cranberry sauce is trash. Like, I'm not going to have cranberry sauce for anything else other than my stuffing. That's the only... I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. Next up, let's go with corn on the cob. And I'm going to put that with good. Like, I will get corn on the cob, but I am not going to get a second piece of corn on the cob. Actually, let's move... No, let's leave it there. I'll get it on the first round, but I won't finish the corn on the cob. Like, it's good, but not enough to get seconds. So that's kind of like my take on it. All right, now moving into the desserts. And let's start with apple pie. Let's just work our way down the list. Apple pie. Ooh. Apple pie is good, but not like a Thanksgiving kind of pie to me. So I'm going to put it in aight. Like, it's good pie, but it's not a pie for Thanksgiving to me. I don't know why. That just seems right to me. Next up, Buckeye Pie. What even is Buckeye Pie? Never had it. So we'll go with that. Cheesecake. I will always get more cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake every day of the week. If it wasn't so expensive, I would eat cheesecake every day if I could. I love it, love it, love it. My favorite kind is turtle cheesecake or just chocolate cheesecake. Those are my two favorite kind of cheesecakes. And maybe I should do like a cheesecake tier list. That'd be kind of cool. All right. Lemon pie, never had. Moving on. Just never had it. Peach cobbler. Ooh. Ooh. You have to be like careful with how you make a peach cobbler for it to be good. It has to be like made a specific way. Don't know what that means, but it makes sense. I'm gonna say it's good. Now I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's just leave it there. Peach cobbler. Cobbler? Peach cobbler. Good. I will get more of it for the to-go plate, but not for the main plate. Now, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Red velvet cake. No, trash. Trash. Don't care what you have to say about it. I don't want to hear your comment. Red velvet cake, trash. Any kind of cake, trash. I don't like cupcakes. Cupcakes are trash. Regular cake. There's not many cakes out there. Now that I'm realizing it, only cake I like is cheesecake, and it's not actual cake. But cupcakes, regular cake, anything like that, I just do not like. I'm not a fan of it. Do not like cupcakes or cake. I'll eat the icing, but I'm not a fan of cake. Don't eat it very often. Moving on. Already know where these are going? You can't mess up a pecan pie. You cannot. And if you can figure out a way to mess up a pecan pie, tweet at me with my username that's on the screen right now. And while you're there, follow me. That is how you do a plug. You cannot mess up a pecan pie. Like, every time I've had pecan pie, it's fire. I will take home the entire pie if I could. Like, you cannot mess up a pecan pie. And last but not least, I am pumpkin pie. I'm going to put it at the top of good. I will get the first slice of pumpkin pie, but I will not get seconds. I used to love it as a kid, but now I just don't like it as much. Like, I'll get one slice at first, but after that, it's just meh to me. And one that's not on here and will be the top of this entire list is peanut butter pie. My grandma's peanut butter pie. Ooh, I'm so fortunate to have her recipe for her peanut butter pie. Like, I think I'm the only one that has her recipe for that pie because I just love it so much. Every year, she'll make my sister a pecan pie for her own, and she'll make me a peanut butter pie for my own. She's like, hey, your pie's back over there. Don't let anyone see it. Don't let anyone know about it. That is your pie. Don't let people touch it. And I guard it with my life. And it is my pie to keep. So, I'll just love peanut butter pie. I can eat the entire pie in one sitting. And I'm somehow still only 140 pounds. I don't know how. This is my tier list. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what you like about it, what you hate about it. Yeah, share me your thoughts. Where would you rank things? Actually, let's see if any of this I would change. Never had. Yeah, trash. That's right. Yeah. I'm actually happy with how my list is. But yeah, this is what you will see on my plate on Thanksgiving. And anyone that hates on green bean casserole, I will personally fight you. That is not a threat. That is a promise. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving.